our top story tonight, Governor Doug Ducey delivers his final State of the State address at the Capitol today. He touted Arizona's economic growth and lower taxes.
And he focused on border security, education, and the ever-present concern about our water supply. Fox 10's Stephanie Bennett joins us live with a breakdown of the address and the issues within. Steph.
That's right. His speech lasted about an hour, and many Democrats came up to us afterwards and said his speech sounded more like a re-election campaign rather than a State of the State address. But even with less than a year left in office, Governor Doug Ducey seems like he's ready to get all of these projects done and soon. Governor Doug Ducey taking center stage for his final State of the State address, touching on several topics and taking aim at President Biden and Democrats over certain tax policies and border security. At the state level, he's seeking money to expand law enforcement efforts at the border, all while adding tougher penalties for smugglers and human traffickers, and wants to fill gaps in the border wall.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott and I are teaming up to form the American Governors Border Strike Force, a commitment between states to do what the Biden administration is unwilling to do: patrol and secure our border.
But some Democrats disagreed with his address today.
This is probably the most partisan speech I've ever heard from this version of Governor Ducey. There's a lot of work that needs to get done, and there's a lot of things that he missed.
Another big issue is Arizona's water battle and the current drought. The governor announcing plans to invest $1 billion to remove the salt from seawater and bring it to the state, which is seen as a major legacy project.
Our goal: secure Arizona's water future for the next 100 years.
But education seemed the most controversial topic on the agenda, the governor mentioning several changes, including creating a summer school to help catch children up on math, reading, and civics. He also said lawmakers should ban the teaching of critical race theory and require all curriculum and academic materials be posted online for parents and the public to view. Plus, he wants to expand school choice and transportation.
Let's think big and find more ways to get kids in the school of their parents' choice.
Let's talk about the underfunding of our Title I schools, and instead of giving kids ways out, maybe you should look into why they're falling behind under Republican leadership.
School districts in the state of Arizona are facing a 15% across-the-board cut in March, $1.2 billion. This means larger class sizes, teacher layoffs, because we have to raise something called the aggregate expenditure limit. It's going to take 2/3 of the legislature to make that happen. The governor didn't mention this at one time, and that's a concern.
Now, another big topic that Democrats wanted to hear more of was, of course, the pandemic and the current state of it, of course, as COVID cases continue to spike over the last couple of weeks. Now, he did not reveal any new plans to combat this issue, but he did repeat that his goal is to keep all schools open when many of them across the country are closing right now. Reporting live at the Capitol, Stephanie Bennett, Fox 10 News.